Thank you so much to Phaedrus, MLAAT, our fan 2004, Thegiddylights, and Chris Miller for supporting me on Patreon. Your generosity and support means so much to me. It is greatly appreciated. It goes such a long way. If you like what I do and want to support me in a more personal way, then consider joining Patreon today. You will have special perks, including having your name at the beginning of each video. You will get special updates in regards to the Triton LEGO Railway in terms of personal updates, events, and anything else related to the railway before anybody else. Access to LEGO digital designer files of the very locomotives, rolling stock, and other structures I have made on my railway. And so much more. Link to the Patreon page is at the top of the description. Consider joining today. Hello and welcome to a showcase video for the Triton LEGO Railway Layout. This is the second segment to be built, and this is for the signal box. Now, one thing to note, this segment is being displayed backwards, in the sense that where I record the videos, it will be shown if you were going to be seeing this at a train show or like a display. So where I'm sitting now is actually not where you would actually see things. The footpath on the other side of this segment is where you would be standing as if this was at a display. But with how this has been arranged, it has been swapped around just to get a better look at the details. Please ignore the rectangle. That was something that was supposed to be removed earlier and was part of a previous structure that acted as a placeholder. One thing that was really fun about making this segment in particular was adding the road path. Adding the minifigures was really cool. You could see there's 3 minifigures here holding cameras. Train spotting is something that people still do, and it's really cool just to go online and watch videos of people in certain positions where they get really good angles of trains rushing past. It's actually really exciting as a train fan. More environmental storytelling as a criminal is running away from a policeman as somebody screams in terror. All the abilities to tell a story with a minifigure, it's really good. Of course, we have loads of flower pieces to break up that bland look from the base plates. And I want to give a shout out to my good friend Dr. Hyena. I made a minifigure that would act as his avatar on my railway. Doc, you are a very good friend. And here you are on my layout. Some people may recognize my signal box as this isn't entirely new, but it has been rebuilt for this layout segment. The staircase on the side is all new and has been rebuilt to obviously match the design that I went with originally, and also to kind of make a footpath connecting to the original footpath on the other side of the base plates. Now you can see inside, but we will get to that in just a moment. The signals I am using on my railway are a modern design. They have 4 lights with amber, green, amber, red going from top to bottom. This second one, which is slightly lower down, is the feather for this signal. Now with the segments I have here, I'm not going to be able to display all of this in one video, but this is related to something that will be coming out in due time. This is also the biggest signal, so I may as well chuck this on, but for now, arrangement is a bit tricky. But at least I've got a signal on here somewhere. Now we can look inside the signal box. The roof can be removed nice and easily. There are no studs keeping it attached, but inside it's a bit bland. Of course, we have that massive window for the employees to look out of so they can see the trains coming and move the appropriate signals and points to where the trains need to go. We have a nice big screen over here following 2 Lego City kind of train map stickers. They were details I had put to the side. I thought it would be a good idea to use them. And over to this side we have a small computer with some screens just to kind of remind you that this is more of a modern layout. This is obviously a modern looking signal box given the architecture. This isn't one of those Steam related ones where there's a bunch of levers, which is a bit of a shame because that actually does look quite nice, you know, when you build up the details. But this is just ultimately how I, turned the signal box into. And there we go, that is it for this showcase video. This was segment number 2 for the Triton LEGO Railway Layout. The dedicated signal box segment is one of my favourites that I have built. I think it's because of the minifigures. Whilst this overall looks quite nice to me, the minifigures, they tell their stories, and it's actually really cool just to see some life on the layout. So those of you who are supporting me on Patreon, thank you so much. Your generosity means I get to do more stuff like this, and you believe in me and what I do. It's just incredible. Thank you all ever so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.